The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who fight battles we know nothing about. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Someone once told me, the meaning of hell, on your last day on the earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. Don't die until you're done. There's no point in being grown up if you can't act a little childish sometimes. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. To put everything in balance is good. To put everything in harmony is better. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for your peace of mind. Life is often very ambiguous. Sometimes there isn't a right or wrong decision or choice. Things are not always completely clear. You may not get the answer, so you just have to wing it. To realize that you are not your thoughts is when you begin to awaken spiritually. Never attribute to malice that which can be adequately explained by stupidity. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just $1 more. Stay patient. The best things happen unexpectedly. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Be kind to people without allowing them to take advantage of your good nature. Efforts never go in vain. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Never let others know your weaknesses. Instead, always try to show up your positives. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. It's better to be alone than in bad company. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. If you're not happy with yourself, you'll never be happy in a relationship. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. Men are moved by two levers only: fear and self-interest. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Just trust your instincts. Gut feelings can sometimes save you from big troubles. Stupid is the man who always remains the same. Learn first, teach later. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you are afraid to do. No one in this world will stand up for you like the way your parents do. Always be there for them. Being lonely and being alone are different things. Most people are a complete waste of time. Don't let people know too much about you. You don't get extra marks for putting up with people you dislike. You don't have to be great to start, but to become great, you just have to start. The world belongs to the patient. Time flies. One day you are 30, the next you are 50. Plan now for what you want 50 to look like. Never compete with someone who has nothing to lose. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Ask no questions, and you'll be told no lies. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. Do not shake the green apple tree. When the apple is ripe, it will fall down by itself. Be equally indifferent to blame and praise. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. He who builds on the people builds on the mud. Treat your parents as you would like your children to treat you. Work at your job and make a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out of. A woman never refuses to have sex with a man who is fascinated by his sensuality. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. Don't tell your friends that you're happy. Don't make them angry. Don't tell your enemies that you're unhappy. Don't make them happy. There never exists a relationship without self-interest. In short, every one of us, for sure, is selfish. Never expect too high. The more you expect when it doesn't meet your expectation, the more it's gonna hurt.